Hey there and welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. My name is Andrew and today we're talking about how you can make money by doing proofreading. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let's get to it. As I said, welcome to the episode. Today we're talking about how you can make money with proofreading. Now, what is proofreading? Essentially, a proofreader is somebody that goes in, looks at a ebook or a print book. In most cases, it would be a manuscript for a print book, because if it's already been printed, it's too late. Proofreaders are the type of people that will go in, read a manuscript of a book or an ebook while it's still able to be edited to ensure that it is structured good, makes sense, doesn't have typos, and things like that. This is something that can usually be done before or after editing. Now, how can you make money by doing this? An author or writer may actually go to a proofreader or somebody to do proofreading before editing, after editing, or both, and ask the proofreader to ensure that there's no typos, that everything makes sense and is structured good, and get their opinion on what they think of that document or potential book. This ensures that there is no errors. If it's before editing, it'll be able to help that writer or author to fix anything that needs to be changed. If there's typos, punctuation that needs to be corrected, missing periods, little errors that may not be noticed. In some cases it might be a double spacing compared to single spacing. It could be a misstep when the writer was typing. It might have a little hash mark or a period or a few periods in random places. It could have a slash or any other character or missing letter or anything else like that to make it to where that person is going to have to go in and fix those typos or errors so it's not in the finished ebook, print book, and it gets handled. And in some cases, authors or writers will go to a proofreader even after having it edited and formatted, just to make sure that everything was taken care of, that paragraphs were correct, punctuation was adjusted, capitalization of words was done, everything is good to go, compared to having a structure where it will be 2 sentences for a paragraph and then you've got 20 sentences for a paragraph and no punctuations or misspellings or typos anywhere, anything like that. That way, if there is still any kind of errors after editing and formatting, that proofreader can tell the author or writer, and then that writer, author can go to whoever they had the editing and formatting done, if they had it done by somebody else or if they did it themselves, find those errors and hurry up and correct them before they send out their finished product, whether it is something that is going to be strictly a ebook or if it's going to be a printed book, because the more errors that you can fix before publishing or printing your book, the better it's going to be for you in the long run, the less complaints you'll get from your readers, and the more professional it makes you look. Now myself, I did all my editing. I did all my proofreading. I did not outsource a single thing when it came to doing my book. I did it all. So I'm hoping that when I skim through everything, that it is structured the best way possible for my readers, because I was not going to spend a ton of money to have somebody else do everything for me. And that brings me to my next thing, is being a proofreader, or even as I mentioned in the last video about being an editor and a formatter. You can set your prices for however many word lengths you'd want to do, or up to however many pages you are willing to do. On Fiverr, when I did some of my research, I seen people do proofreading for as little as $5 for a couple of pages. I've seen some proofreaders on there that will charge upwards of $500 or more if it's 100 pages, 200 pages, or higher. And then additionally, depending on how soon you want them to complete it, they might charge an additional $30, $40, $50, or in some cases even more, for you to get an expedited turnaround on your proofreading. They might say on their original plan of proofreading, we'll say 100 pages or 100,000 words, that they want upwards of 3 to 5 days. Where you might be like, hey, I'm on a time crunch, I need my thing proofread now, I need it within 24 to 48 hours. We'll say that that person's original price line for proofreading is $100, right? You need it quicker than their original setup. So they may charge you an additional $100 to hurry up and get it done within that 24 to 48 hour period they need it in, compared to what they might be offering. You have to consider what you're going to charge for your services, but you can potentially make a fair amount of money. Whether you do it on Fiverr, Rev, or Upwork, whether you offer the service on Craigslist, on the Help Wanted section, post it on social media, or wherever it is that you promote that service, you're going to want to know what you're willing to do. If you're somebody who enjoys reading, you might not need 24 to 48 hours and be able to fly through 100 pages. But if you're somebody that is going to be very meticulous in reading and rereading certain parts to make sure they sound good, look good, everything else, it might take you a little bit longer. So I hope that today's episode was helpful for you in knowing how you can be able to make money by proofreading. If you're interested, you can head on over to consultableandguide.com/blog, where I have articles on ways for you to be able to make money from home and online. And if you're interested, you can buy a copy of my book, The Income Booster, 100 plus businesses that you could start from home and ditch the 9 to 5. And as you can see, there is a nice stack of paper here for this book to help you be able to make money from home and online in as few as a few hours. Really, it won't even take you that long. You can do some of these things in a matter of minutes. So if you're somebody that's full-time employed, part-time employed, unemployed, disabled, or stay-at-home parent, there's literally something in here for you to start making money in as little time as minutes, or in some cases it might take you a little bit longer, depending on which option you want to go with. And there's plenty in here. You can have multiple ways to make money from home and online right now. If you're interested, the link is down in the description for you to be able to sign up for ordering information, get discounts, updates, and more information in general. So I hope you found today's video helpful. I hope you have a great day or evening depending on where you are in the world, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.